Here's why Marvel's Mysterio is more powerful than you think. Jake Gyllenhaal is playing Mysterio in, and he may just be more powerful than you think. Now that Marvel Studios and Sony are sharing Spider-Man on the big screen, Tom Holland's version of Peter Parker is getting the full Marvel Cinematic Universe treatment. Having already made 3 appearances as the MCU's version of the Wallcrawler and has at least 2 more to come, both in 2019. After Avengers Endgame presumably brings Spider-Man and the rest of the universe's population who were dusted back to life, Peter will go on an overseas trip in Spider-Man Far From Home. The trailer teases this is partially done to get away from his heroic life, but Peter will get pulled into another adventure by Nick Fury Samuel L. He'll be teaming up with classic Spider-Man villain Mysterio, who is just now making it to the big screen. Jackson Gyllenhaal says this version is a good guy in Spider-Man Far From Home, which echoes how Mysterio has been introduced before in comics and animated TV shows. Mysterio's powers were momentarily put on display in the first trailer for Spider-Man Far From Home, but they appear to only scratch the surface and did not reveal the origin of his abilities. In the comics, Quentin Beck, also known as Mysterio, is a VFX specialist who uses the tricks he's learned to make it appear as though he has superpowers, when really they're just elaborate tricks. In Screen Rant's latest video, we explore Mysterio's abilities to show just how powerful he really is. With only a few seconds of footage of Mysterio in Spider-Man Far From Home shown so far, it still isn't exactly clear how or if Marvel is going to adjust his abilities for the film. Some symbols resembling those used by Doctor Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch, when he's casting spells have been noticed, which could signal Mysterio's powers being legitimate. However, he may just be borrowing elements from what he's seen to make his own abilities more believable. So, what is his role in Spider-Man Far From Home? According to Gyllenhaal, Mysterio already knows about the Elementals, a group of villains causing destruction across the world, and uses that information to get involved with Fury. The trailer shows him using his knowledge for good and fighting back at Hydro Man, but there's likely something more at play here. Mysterio could possibly be creating these attacks to make himself look like a hero, either by creating the Elementals themselves or even by hiring them and staging a fight. Even if Sony doesn't show Mysterio and Spider-Man fighting each other in the marketing, this will surely be something that happens in Far From Home. After all, it appears Sony and Marvel are building towards the Sinister Six, the supervillain group Mysterio has been involved with before in the comics, so this may not be the only time Mysterio's powers are shown on the big screen. If it is, then hopefully unleashes his entire library of abilities.